towards 1 o'clock. Here comes, that's actually a different whale. That's not Reaper. That's a different humpback. So we actually have 2 whales off of our port side right now. That's a whale called Etch-a-Sketch out there. That's a different humpback whale. So I'm not going to move the boat real quickly right here because while Etch-a-Sketch is definitely beginning a feeding sequence as well, again using that kick style of feeding. I don't know exactly where Reaper is, but now I do. Reaper's over towards about 1 o'clock. So now that I know that both whales are safely away from the boat, I can move up. But we have 2 feeding humpbacks on their speed to catch fish. They would very quickly starve to death. Great look at Reaper feeding. So they have to find a way to slow the fish down. I'll finish what I was saying about these whales diving in a minute, but now that the feeding behavior has resumed, I think it's most important that we switch to describe exactly how these bubbles work. When Reaper came to the surface that last time, she had her mouth wide open. That was the top jaw of the animal that you saw coming up out of the water, and you could actually see all the baleen plates hanging down from the top jaw. Remember, the baleen plates of a humpback whale are very black in color. They're not that straw yellow like the baleen of the minke whale that we showed you during the dock talk. Much darker in the humpback. But Reapers, when she's feeding, she's using a method of feeding called hip feeding or flick feeding. And
that's a whale? A whale.
That was pretty amazing. I thought that might happen. That was a breach. That was obviously that's what everyone wants to see when they come whale watching, is a whale jumping out of the water. And the way that calf dove, it was pretty obvious that it was going to breach. When they lift the head high out of the water and slam the chin down like that. And that's a tail breach. Now the whale twisted and threw the back half of the body up out of the water. So this calf is very active. And now, lots of times people ask why Cardu's calf breaching here. Will be posted on the internet if you want to. Crossed underneath us now.
Cool. Oh, awesome.
Oh my goodness!
Totally awesome.
Leave that right here. I see the hand. No, it was his hand right there. Give me food, give me food.
It's like so cool.
Oh yes!
That was an amazingly close look at that whale feeding. Look on the upper jaw. See all that white markings on the edge of the jaw? Just close your mouth there. See, that's actually from scraping along the ocean's floor. You may have noticed that in that cloud above us.
Oh my God! I got some of it. Great, don't get the rest of it.
Awesome.
What were those things that was popping up? Those little fishes? Yeah.
Hold on, shut off.
Awesome. It's awesome.
Haha, bird. Get the doodle on people.
On. Slow. Don't care about slow. I got full bars on here.
Spray him some more. Like they hit it, I don't got it.
Well, I'm sure you all saw them that time. Those small pencil-sized, pencil-shaped fish that were jumping out of the bubble cloud just before the whale surfaces. Picture coming up here.
You're fat.
Yeah, you should try it.
Right there.
Well, I'm taking video,
Oh, great picture.
and I'll see if Grant can.
So those sand lance, which you may see jaws, and when this happens, a little bit of scuffing happens, a little scrape happens on one
We'll
side
see
of their
what we
head.
can put
But what's
together.
interesting is, notice how that white scarring is only on the
Such a
right
whiz.
side of
Oh,
Reaper's
whiz is
head.
a
It's not on the left side. In about
his dad's
80%
the
of our
same
whales,
way.
the scraping is on the right side. And in only 20% of our whales, the scraping is on the left side. But it's never on both. And what that indicates is that there may actually be right-handedness and left-handedness in whales, just like there is in people. But anyway, I want to tell you a little bit about the migration of these animals, because the whales don't spend the entire year here in these waters. This population of humpback whales is a very highly migratory one. And come this fall, in October and November, reach the Caribbean, most likely in January or February. The problem is the entire time these whales are down south in the Caribbean, they're not feeding. These whales will fast for between 4 and 5 months every single year. And during that prolonged fast, they lose a tremendous amount of body weight, about a quarter of their total body weight, anywhere between 8 and 12,000 pounds of blubber. Why do they bother going there? Why not just stay up here and feed all winter long? Certainly the thick layer of blubber that they have on their bodies could do a more than sufficient job of keeping them well insulated, even during the coldest of our winter weather. Well, the reason the whales will head south to the warmer waters for the winter, even though there's nothing for them to eat, has to do with the way the calves are when they're born. When humpback whale calves, like Cardew's calf that we saw when humpback whale calves are born, they're born much like the young of most mammals, and that is they're born very, very skinny, with very little, if any, fat compared to when they're born. So if the calves are in warmer waters, feeding again.
Turn over there. Told you. Whoa! You can see like literally down his throat.
Awesome.
So Cardew headed south so that she could give birth to the calf in the warmer waters, and therefore the calf was able to survive the first few weeks of life. Now, as soon as the calf was born, it began nursing from its mother. The milk produced by female humpback whales is said to be the richest in fat of any mammal's milk. It's close to 60% fat, and the calves will nurse on up to 125 gallons of this rich milk every single day. So as you can imagine, if you